Hey everybody, it's me, Requiem, back at again with another Beyblade unboxing video. Not really unboxing, a review this time because, well, I ordered this one pre-owned because it was the only way I could find it for under $50. That being Maximum Garuda. Finally got a hold of it. Took me way too many years to get my favorite God Beyblade. I know, you're probably thinking, really, then why is it Jake Requiem? Or was it? Well, Spriggan Requiem was my favorite. But I looked back on the seasons and found a lot of other really cool ones, like, Beat Kukulkan, Shelter Regulus, and, of course, Maximum Garuda. I planned to buy the other two sooner or later because I found them going for pretty cheap right now for pre-owned. Beat Kukulkan on eBay right now selling for like $36. That's like the price of a brand new Dynamite Battle Base, so of course I'm going to go back and get one of the heaviest hitters of the God series. Just for the novelty and the fun of it, really. And Shelter Regulus, it wasn't good. It still isn't good. It's just such a fun bay, from what I've seen. The Tower Driver, hilarious. Its ability, kinda strange, but fun. And its color palette works so well. Which is the same argument for Garuda, and why I was shelling out $50 to buy this thing. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, why would anyone want to spend $50 on a God Beyblade that isn't even meta for its time or now? The reason being, it's a meme, and I like memes. But I'm actually going to do a full-on review now because, let's be real, I'm dragging this intro out too long. So, Maximum Garuda, 8-flow Fugal. A very excellent stamina God Beyblade from Random Booster, what was it? Pretty sure it was in the 10s or teens back when this released. I don't remember when exactly, but it was just my favorite stamina type besides Fafnir at the time. And I actually got some God Beyblades here to put it up against. Not Evolution Bays, I got actual Kartomi God Bays because I've been collecting for a while. Oh, and just for the fun of it, I brought the bearing driver because what's more fun than the weakest driver on the weakest Beyblade? Plus that stamina would be intense. This is the one that released on Woolborg, I believe, during one of the random boosters. I don't remember which booster, but it's my best bearing right now because my bearing dash broke recently. So I'm planning to order a replacement bearing dash. Or, well, I would if the market wasn't so screwed up, because weirdly, Savior Perseus with the full bay on its own costs less than bearing driver on its own. I don't understand that. Why would anyone buy the bearing driver on its own at that point? Just buy a whole new one. You get a double of the heaviest metal disc and the heaviest DB core. But yeah, the reason my bearing dash broke is because I got hair stuck in it. I have no clue how, but it was just bad. But anyways, yeah, let me go over the abilities of Maximum Garuda, because if you all know God series, every bay had an ability, and I loved the God series back when it was a thing. Everybody was loving that series, I'd say. Some of the best and most fun bays were from the God series. But Maximum Garuda here, well, what was new for the time being, at the time, was the Garuda layer, obviously, which had no clicking to it. It was all slope, which is why it's silent. Seriously. I can figure out how to line up the driver and the metal disc. Silent. It's like Hasbro. Except, unlike Hasbro, Takaratomi's Maximum Garuda sucked for tightness. Its defense was mediocre at best because of its weak clicking. But the reason is so it wouldn't be meta, which makes sense because look at this thing. It's a perfect circle. No wonder it got some of the most... never mind. I couldn't even think of what I was going to say. But yeah, besides the layer being brand new for the time, they also had the flow disc, which was rather new and very bad, honestly. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. I don't know. It was just kind of a gimmick, which was the whole series' point. And it came with this really nice yellow recolor of Fugal, which originally released on Blaze Ragnarok, I believe is the God Layer Ragnarok's name. I don't even remember. There's so many dang Ragnaroks anymore, I can't even keep track of them all. Which seems surprising. I used to be very knowledgeable. Anyways, I have my tote with me with a bunch of God Beyblades that I dug out of the pits of my storage. Because let's be real, when was the last time anybody touched a God Beyblade, right? Anyways, yeah, let me set up the camera nicely. Hopefully this should be a good enough view. And I'll start off with a test launch. Obviously, that would be the best thing to do. And if you're wondering what launcher setup I'm using for this video, I'm using the Achilles LR launcher with the speed grip that came out on the, well, Achilles Extend Plus upgrade set, which was really cheap at the time, and I'm honestly sad I didn't pick up more than one of them, because parts in those two L and R long launcher sets were so good. Like seriously, buying an angle compass in today's Beyblade Burst market, good luck finding it for less than 50 bucks for just the little angle compass, which ironically is my favorite attachment part that I don't own. It's kind of funny. Anyways, this is how I set up my launcher. I used to have my launchers like that, but now I do them this way because I realized I have more power doing it this way, which I find kind of funny. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Look at it, all its glory. It actually earned the nickname among the community as the Flying Banana due to its ability in the anime. Also, it was one of the few bays that had lore behind it, or at least the character had good lore behind it. Basically, Cisco in Season 2 destroyed the guy that owned this bay's original bay, which was some weird Kirby's recolor, snapped it in half with Kree Satan. And so he was out to get revenge and try and break his bay using Maximum Garuda, which I find kind of funny. I mean, well, it's not really funny. I mean, let's be real, breaking a Beyblade is just kind of disrespectful. I mean, even in real life, it's a disrespectful thing to do. Hell, I'm still upset at my Tempest Dragon because it broke the revolve driver on my Glide Ragnarok. No joke. That's why, if you've ever seen my Ragnarok in videos, that's why it has a white revolve driver, because I didn't want to spend $7 to buy another gold one. But yeah, the spin's really nice and looks great while spinning. I was actually going to bring the Metal God ship to see how it looks with one, but I forgot to grab it while I was setting up for this video. So I'm afraid I'll just have to do that in a community post and show off how it looks. Anyways, I guess I'll start off with some test battles against some classic God bays. First off, Blaze Ragnarok, the bay that started off the Fugal driver. And it was actually the one Ragnarok that was good, because it had good teeth for once. I mean, it wasn't anything high tier, but it was like a solid A tier. And of course, I'm launching Ragnarok first, because Garuda just has more stamina. Oh! That, and you can see Garuda really needs any advantage it can get at this point. Look at that. That just was sad. Ragnarok won a battle. When was the last time Ragnarok won a battle that wasn't in Dynamite series? I know, right? Oh, one click on Ragnarok, of course. Huh. And think. See, it was such a meme because of how easy it burst. I guess I'll move on to another one. Oh, here's a fun one. This one was actually one of my favorite God bays, Blast Ginnis. It has 5 glaive and guard. Honestly, it wasn't the best defense type, but it was really fun. And if I remember correctly, my winning Valkyrie actually broke one of the blades on here. I don't remember which part, but I actually had to push it back into place. I'm pretty sure I'll find it if I just... Yeah, right here. A bit of it twisted back, so I literally just pushed it back into place, and it's stayed that way. It still works, and it's not broken. It was just kind of a weird thing to happen. But I mean, that's what I get for battling Cho-Z against Godlairs. I mean, let's be real. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Oh. So it's battle defense versus stamina. According to Beyblade strategies, stamina should win this battle. But as you can see, Garuda is so weak, it never stood a chance. I mean, let's be real, we all knew Garuda wouldn't stand a chance. At this point, this is just a montage of Garuda bursting. but it's so fun. It's so fun to me. Okay, let's try... Oh, you know what? Here's the worst possible bay to put it against. Legend Spriggan. That was a fan favorite, honestly. The first Beyblade in the Burst series to be dual rotating, also. It was just such a cool bay for its time. As you can see, it's had its fair share of wear and tear over the time I've owned it. It's missing some stickers. The metal has gone dark. But it was such a fun bay, and 7 was the heaviest metal disc back in the day. God, I missed that. Also, it's in counterclockwise mode right now. I think I'm gonna leave it that way. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, it's speeding up. 3, 2, 1, shoot. It's gonna just destroy it. Yep, destroyed. I don't think Garuda has lost a single battle that wasn't a burst finish, actually, which is hilarious. Every single loss it's had is a burst. Anyways, we can just... Oh, dang. It took 3 clicks off the Spriggan. Dang. I mean, I knew it was old, but I didn't know the clicks would have worn... The teeth would have worn down that bad. Also, let's do Drain Fafnir, 8-0. It's the first bay to have the 8 disc, I believe. And then Garuda stole it for itself. It's also the first spin steel Beyblade of Burst. Honestly, one of my favorite Fafnirs. Was it good? Not really, but it was fun. I'm going to actually hand spin Fafnir for this battle just to try and give some advantage to... Actually, I wouldn't really be giving an advantage, I just wanted an excuse to hand spin it, honestly. Let's see, will it burst to a hand spun Fafnir? Oh my god, it did. It did a slow-mo burst. Of course, it was a slow-motion burst. If you don't know what a slow-mo burst is, basically it's a really old strategy from Season 2, where a slow-spinning counterclockwise top has the low chance, but not low for Garuda's case, of bursting a fast-spinning clockwise top. It was a thing that was originally shown off in the anime in Season 2, and it actually still is a very viable way of winning a battle. But Garuda is so weak that it's not that rare of an occurrence. In fact, I'll show it off again. So yeah, it's just hand spin. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, hang on, it might stand a chance just because it fell over. Oh, no. It regained balance. Burst. Knew it. I literally called it right as it happened. Nice. Okay. So yeah, Garuda, not very good, but very, very fun. And that's what it was all about back then, was just for fun. Okay, next I'm gonna do a fan favorite. I don't remember which Kerbeus this is called, but I know it had the polymer plastic on the layer, which was a fun ability, plus it was slightly springy, which helped. But it had the heavy disc and revolve. Such a strange combination of parts. Felt like they just put dual air parts on a God Bay. Kinda odd, but you know, just how it is. Honestly, I'm sad it wasn't actually featured in the anime, because it was such a great Kerbeus. Was it very tight? No, but it was very fun. And why would they give it stamina parts? It's a defense bay, and it bursts Garuda. Everything will burst Garuda at this point. Not even surprised. Not even a single click on Kerbeus. I have never seen Kerbeus win a battle without so much as losing 1 click. That is talented, Garuda. Okay, next I'm going to do the God customized set, attack combo Wyvern with the blue metal face. Blue metal God chip. I was thinking of the Metal Saga. Metal face. I don't remember what disc it has, so let me look. Ah, yes. 1 meteor spiral. Kind of strange they gave a counterclockwise attack part to a clockwise rotating defense layer. Just very weird to me. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Maybe it'll win because of tornado stalling. That's like the only chance Garuda has at a victory at this point, is tornado stall. But let's be real, we all know it's just gonna explode. Come on, get it over with. Holy crap, it won. That's a first. Oh, and it was really close to bursting. It was like halfway through. You know what, I'm going to do an angled launch against it now, just to see what'll happen. So I'm going to launch Garuda first this time, because I know it stands a chance against Tornado Stall. Now I'm curious what happens if Wyvern just hits it repeatedly. Now it'll burst, because it keeps getting a combo attack. No? Oh, what do you know? Garuda's good at one thing, defeating Wyvern. Oh, halfway again. Not bad. Okay, for once Garuda found its strength. Okay, let's see who should go next. I actually have a couple Cho Z-Bays to battle it against, just because I think it'd be fun. But first, there's a few more. Let's see, I have the God Customized Drain Fafnir in red with the green God chip. It's got 7-star Zephyr. Honestly, a weird balance combo, but it was kind of one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just loved the way it looked and performed. Kind of reminded me of Lightning El Drago back from Metal Fusion, because the Zephyr driver is the exact same, plus counterclockwise, except balance type, you know, and rubber. Lots of rubber. Okay, Garuda's kind of wobbling, but it'll stabilize. There we go, stabilized. Let's see, can Fafnir get a burst finish? Just because of weight. Oh, spin stealing. Equalization, more like. Can Garuda get back up? Oh, it won, just barely. Just barely beat Fafnir, nice. Okay, so if there's one thing Garuda's good at, it's defeating Godlair customized set bays. Okay, I have 4 more God bays, and then I'll get to some more chaotic battles. Next we have Alter Chronos. Honestly, it was one of my favorite balance types at the time. It's currently in stamina mode, and if I remember correctly, I know the tip is trans, and it has 6 meteor. Not bad combination of parts, honestly. And let's give it a launch. I could do attack mode, but I don't want to absolutely destroy Garuda some more, because that's just boring at some point. Oh, there's just some big hits. That's not good for Garuda. Oh, explode. Okay, another burst finish. Okay, if there's one thing Garuda's fun to do with, it's just making it explode. Okay, into the pit, aka the second air. Okay, I have my Galaxy Zeus here, except it's missing this meteor frame, and I tried looking for it, and I just couldn't find it. And if you're wondering why it has the wrong color planet driver, that's because my original one kind of got, let's just say it didn't work the way as good as it used to. So I swapped it with the one that you get on the random booster with the Black Nightmare Longinus, because it works better. So yeah, it just has weight reduction, that's all. That is not supposed to happen, but it did. Attack type Zeus. Honestly, I hope they release a new Zeus for Dynamite Battles season. Oh, just barely bursted Garuda there. Just barely. Like, seriously, it was on its last leg, and it just burst. Okay. Nice job, Zeus. You did the one thing every Beyblade knows how to do. Okay, now we have Screw Trident. Honestly, a very fun one, in my opinion. Is it good? Not really. I just found it as a fun, gimmicky bay. If I remember correctly, yeah, 8-bump wedge. Fun, bad, mostly just fun. Let's see who will win. Oh, these are big hits. for God Layer, it was big hits anyways. I mean, we're talking God Layer bays when the heaviest bays were less than 70 grams. And it was a burst. Honestly, just had a delayed reaction to point that out. One click on Trident. Okay, now for the final God Bay, Ultimate Strike Holy Knight God Valkyrie. That is a mouthful. It's also my most expensive Beyblade, I think. Wait, no, that's a lie. My most expensive Beyblade is actually my Gold Cosmo Valkyrie. This is my second most expensive Beyblade, because the Strike God chip was in a $160 set. The Holy Knight God Valkyrie layer was $20, I think. And you also had to incorporate the fact that I had to get 6 Vortex from the $20 God Valkyrie, and another part, Ultimate Reboot, from the $20, what was it called? Twin Nemesis. So basically, it was just a jumble of parts, easily over $200 in value. And it's just sitting in a shelf, or sitting in a tote, I should say, not even on a shelf, preserved, just laying there, saddening to me. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. It's just gonna be an easy victory for Valkyrie. Get it? Burst. Burst. Get the burst. Not a burst. Okay. Oh, I got 1 click on Valkyrie, and it was a spin finish, because it just didn't move. Oh, wow, that was on the verge of a death. It's like living on borrowed time. Okay, I'm gonna launch Garuda first this time, and maybe Valkyrie will stand a better chance. Oh, big hits. First finish. Before Reboot even kicked in. Reboot kicked in after the burst happened. Okay, just assembling that. Now for the fun battles. Wait, where did I put Dead Hades? There it is. I'm gonna battle this against Dead Hades, because why not? I'm literally using any excuse I can to use my favorite Chozi Bay at this point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, scraped. And moving in for the combo. Will it get moved burst, or will it just be a spin finish? Spin finish. Just barely a victory for Garuda there. And it was halfway. Not bad. Hades, of course, got 0 clicks because Dash Driver. And I'm going to do one more battle between these two, and then I'm going to do a more funny battle. Let's do Angle Launch. And I messed up the angle. But it's not scraping, which is good. It's just going to Tornado Stall. Because, you know, how Zephyr performs. Maybe, if we're lucky, there will be a burst. Oh, spin finish. And a hair in the stadium. Very little, and surprising victory for Garuda. Okay, now for probably the boringest battle you'll ever see. Orbegus versus Maximum Garuda. 2 of the most memed on Beyblades. Let's see who will win. It's attack versus stamina, so we all know who should win, but we also know who probably will win. Actually, I don't even think I know who will win. I'm just... Jeez, forgot how deadly its under attacks can be when you get underneath the layer of Aegis, because of all that metal contact you get. Honestly, if somebody put, like, Nexus on Orbegus with the S-Gear on it in attack mode, thing would just rip through other Beyblades like it's nobody's business because of all that intense angle it would have. That's pretty much all the bays I have to battle against. So I'm just going to do a little more battle, I guess. I'm going to put Quest on the Garuda. Why not? It's so stupid. It's fun. Look at this. This is an abomination of Beyblade, but it's so fun, I bet. Oh, wait, I didn't even have an opponent ready. Hades, you're going in. Hades is scraping. Garuda is barely standing. Oh, it's dead. Just dead. It didn't even get a hit in because I wasn't prepared. Let's try that again. This time I have an opponent ready, so 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There we go. Sticks the landing. Shoot. Tornado stall. Come on, please go in for an attack. Really? That's, come on, not even one contact. No contact, that's just saddening. I'll swap out Hades for something else. Let's do, I don't know, God Valkyrie. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. I messed up the launch, as you can see by the fact that reboot was instantly activated. Oh, they hit it from above. That was my bad for doing a snipe launch. And it's a spin finish, as expected. And I brought the bearing driver because, well, I don't know, it just feels like something that would be fun to put on it. So let's put Quest back where it belongs, on Orbegus. That's where it should stay. Orbegus, and in the past. Let's see. There's nothing to make this not burst at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if a slight breeze made this thing burst. In fact, just touch it with my finger. Huh. Nope, but it was halfway. Halfway again. Jeez. That's how bad it is. Okay, I'm gonna battle it against... Let's do Kronos again, just cause. But I'm gonna launch Kronos first, so it has some advantage to it. Because, let's be real, Bearing Driver is just nerfing it even worse. No contest at all. Kronos just destroyed it. That's the first time I think anybody said Kronos destroyed something. Oh, is that a chip? Oh, I thought it chipped for a moment. Nope, everything's fine. The banana is fine. Yeah, I got the nickname the Flying Banana because in the anime, well, it was known for basically hitting a stadium wall, flying, and then hitting a bay, which caused the bay it landed on to burst while jumping back into the air. It's a cool ability in theory, but in real life, good luck trying to make anything sort of close to that happen. Anyways, that's my review of Garuda. My overall thoughts, it's bad. I just gotta say, it's so fun. I just love using this. It's so bad, it's good, if that makes any sense. It's the same reason people keep buying Ragnarok, because it's so bad, it's good. Plus, every once in a while, releases good parts on Ragnarok, though. That's another reason. Seriously, if they made an evolution to Garuda, people would probably be in love with it. Everybody loved Garuda, I feel like. Nobody liked it, but everybody loved it, if that makes any sense. In fact, it's actually banned in tournaments, surprisingly. At least I'm pretty sure it's still banned in tournaments. Though I doubt anybody would even think of bringing it to one anymore. Or ever. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.